We live from the boxing section, you punk motherfuckers. And there ain't no intros on this bitch because Mr. Davis still hasn't paid for StreamYard. So we're just gonna raw dog this shit. No foreplay. You feel me? Just bam. But yo, shout out to everybody doing their respective duties, man. It's been a while since all the homies got down. We're gonna try to see who pops up tonight. You know, everybody always like, when we gonna go live? When we gonna go live? So I got off work a little early today. Figured that, might as well go live. See what's popping. So if anybody want to come and talk their shit, now's the time. We are a free speech platform. As long as, it's within respectable boundaries. But shout out to my dog, Kyle Davis. Give me the keys, this motherfucker. Let me post this motherfucking shit. Boom. Link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. If you want to pull up, let's get active, man. Let's talk some talk. Let's talk about some fights. Talk about some shit. Talk your shit, man. There really ain't much going on in the boxing world. I mean, a couple things here and there. Nothing too amazing, spectacular. But it's always good to hear people's opinions on shit. So I'm just gonna hold it down for a little bit. Hopefully, some of the homies come on. One sec. I had a couple people let them know we active, man. So we in this bitch tonight, man. It's this past weekend there was some fights, boxing, UFC. You know what I'm saying? This is, I know this is the boxing section. We talk about all the combat. If your local neighborhood niggas got in a fight, we want to hear about that too. You feel me? So when two men agree to mutual combat, it's a beautiful thing, man, and a brutal thing at times, but an entertaining thing for the most part. So we're here to talk about all that shit, man. Fucking Dillian White came back and got his ass what boy, like that motherfucker must have needed to pay some bills or some shit. That motherfucker's phone bill need to be paid or some shit because that motherfucker, man. And you can't even say he took a dive or anything like that because he couldn't stand. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to go, he could not go, bro. Like that was embarrassing, honestly. He should have probably not took that fight. Yeah, but he came, he saw, he got his ass conquered. And fucking Moses, man, that motherfucker looking good. Now I know it's just Dillian White, but you know, my dog, that Bama Bama.
What's up, bro? What's going on?
What's up, big dog?
Man, I can't call it, man. Just getting home from work.
Speaking of Dillian White, we have his big brother in here, my dog DJ from Bama,
Nah,
dog.
we'd have been killed him.
Hey, he got mopped, bro. That dude Moses looks good, but it is just Dillian White. But I don't believe that motherfucker's the age they've been telling us, bro. There's no way he's that young, dog.
Look, you believe a birth certificate got lost somewhere?
So he ain't Cuban, but you know what I mean? It seemed like it.
I mean, well, they thought the same thing about Mike Tyson, man. I know he's drawing a lot of comparisons, especially the resume that he's building now. He's drawing a lot of comparisons to Mike Tyson, but you know, Mike Tyson was 15 knocking out grown men. So, you know,
That's true.
it can be believed. Some guys just have you know, they just have that touch of death. They were just blessed with it. So we'll see, man. Just the worst thing you can do in there, you can do right now is put him in there with Usyk. Do not do that.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. If you really like this kid, do not put him in there with Usyk.
Yeah, move him along slowly. I think you know, get him some vet, somebody with a name that may, you know, maybe like a Chisora. Chisora's, you know, on the way out. Uh maybe a Chisora would be cool. Maybe like, you know, I don't know. There's some boxers that I don't like. He's
Chisora,
good.
I think Chisora would make him fight.
Yeah, Chisora's
He
a
gonna
hard
have
one to get out of there.
yeah, I mean, Dillian White knocked out Chisora, so righteously you could say, you know, Moses. I think it's Atama. Atama. I don't know how you say his last name, but you know, I don't want to butcher it, but I think it would go a lot different than the Dillian White fight went. Of course, I have no love for Dillian White. I don't have any love for these drug cheats, especially somebody who was able to drug cheat and still stay, you know, where they were in the rankings. Him and I think was it Pulev or Povetkin? It was one of them P Russians. I think it was Povetkin. They took turns drug cheating each other, knocking each other out. So
Oh yeah, Povetkin.
yeah, it was. I knew it was one of them. So you know that was very satisfying. White
Oh shit, the
find out who
king of the
we gonna
shitty
find out who
Wi-Fi.
this kid is. You know who I'd like to see him in there with?
Kyle Davis. That's why I would like to see Moses in there with. Knock this motherfucker out. I can pay his
Hey man,
bills.
are you gonna take that picture off, bro? It's been 5 years, bro. Come on.
It has not been 5 years, dog. We barely had a 2-year anniversary. But I think he get I think he get F a job out of there, since somehow he's still a name.
I mean,
Wilder,
I think
he can get Wilder. He can retire Wilder.
why are you trying to do Wilder like that?
No Deontay, guys.
He can do like a Joe Joyce, a Ala Wallin.
Otto Weiland. I told you I like
Bacoli. Yeah,
I like Bacoli.
Bacoli's a good one. Chisora's still in the mix. Jared Anderson, you go ahead and take over.
I don't think Jared Anderson really wants to fight, man.
That's what I'm saying. Just sacrifice Jared Anderson to this dude. Jared Anderson was supposed to be the future of the heavyweight division. We found the future of the heavyweight division. It ain't Jared Anderson.
Jared Anderson was supposed to be the American heavyweight.
Well, we got Michael Hunter coming back.
Yeah. Ain't he fighting Big Baby Miller?
He's fighting Big Baby, yep. Took that fight. And it's not on the undercard. I believe it's the Thursday before Canelo fight.
Yeah. Is Michael Hunter still signed Don King? Anybody?
What you say?
I said, is Michael Hunter still signed to Don King?
I think he is.
I think so. I don't know how the fuck he did that or why he did that.
I don't know either, man. I don't even know how Don King's still alive.
Probably, you know, classic situation of how most bad ideas begin. It seemed like a good idea at the time. That's how most bad ideas start.
I don't know really how any fighter signs a Don King, you know, after everything that previous fighters went through with him. famously.
Um,
But that's all you got. That's all you got, I guess, man.
I mean, you got
If you-
Adrian Broner who's cooked. You got Blair the Flair who ain't had a fight since Adrian Broner. And I think his career is an unfortunate situation of where he just picked terrible representation. Like he was signed to Golden Boy. Golden Boy didn't believe in him. And then he goes over to Don King, and Don King can't get him any fights. So, but on the backside of that, I don't know what he's turning down. So, but he's not really in a position to really negotiate, man. You see him out here campaigning for his own fights. Fabio Wardley, okay,
That's good. That's a good step up fight.
good fight. I just really want to see what the kid's got. And as impressive as he's looked,
Well,
Boxing Scholar,
Scholar,
what's going on, man? As impressive as he's looked, you still don't know much about the kid because he's getting everybody out of there quick. I mean, you could say the same thing about Tom Aspinall over at MMA. You really don't know much about him because he's
I just
getting
want to see
everybody
John
out
Jones
of
beat his ass on the White House in the White House lawn. Fool, just do it.
there.
Just
It's
do
gonna
it,
be
dog.
crazy. It'll be crazy. Once he has to get off that stool in the third round, I just want to see the look in his eye. But
Yeah,
I
once
know
he.
you loved it. I know you loved it this weekend, but
Oh man,
I appreciate good grappling, man. But come on, dog. Like
that was prison rape, dog. Like that was.
he
If they were
big
behind the
brother.
walls, his cheeks would got took, bro. like DDP couldn't do a fucking thing with Chimaev. Like
I mean,
it
but you
was
got to
to get
remember.
crucifixed so much. Like I don't think I've ever seen a fighter get crucifixed that much in one fight.
But
But
yeah,
I think that Chimaev should have been dropping more elbows in that position though, because you can
and
12-6 now.
That's the problem I got. Like, it's one thing to just take somebody down. It's another thing, like you're not going for submissions and you're not really doing any damage. You're not really doing it like you racking up the punch stats. But if we go to significant strikes, I think that was an extremely low number. I don't think either guy landed anything significant that entire fight. Chimaev was doing enough for the ref not
I
to
mean,
stand him up, which
Chimaev
I'm
had
not a
a
believer in
couple right
standing him up.
before he took him down.
I'm not a believer in standing him up.
Well,
I'm with Joe Rogan on that.
when he did stand him up, I don't think it was the right call at that moment because I think he was in a dominant position. He was advancing. I think he was trying to like get some submissions in, but not at the expense of losing position. But I think DDP was doing a pretty good job avoiding the submissions. He just couldn't get him off of him, bro. Like, and at first, the funny part was, after the first round, DDP's laughing, like, okay, yeah, all right. Second round, he's like, okay, third, fifth, fourth, fifth, he was in dire straits, bro. That motherfucker.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he started losing the fight. He realized he couldn't win the fight without finishing him. After
Yeah,
that
even
third
though he had a
round,
chance, the fifth round
he
was,
kind of realized, all right, now I need a finish.
yeah.
And he realized he was because Chimaev closed the door. He completely closed the door. But like you're clearly dominating the grappling. You clearly are abusing him and just completely big brothered him in the grappling. And like everybody was saying, I don't know, I think it was like 2 or 3 crucifixes you landed him in. Open him up. I'm sitting there screaming, open him up. Open him up. Let's get the fight stopped. Put him out of his misery.
I sometimes feel like these fighters maybe don't quite know that 12-6s are allowed again. Because I just felt like in some positions
Right.
it's the easiest strike to throw, and they just like naturally after so many years of not training to throw it, they just don't or don't cross their path. But I don't hear the corners either like drop it, 12-6. Like, hey, 12-6. Like, just say 12-6. Like, you can do it, bro. You're allowed to do it now. Drop them things down, bro. Like, because in those crucifixes,
Right.
yeah, it's kind of hard to get some leverage to really do damage. You can kind of like try to slice them with the tip of your elbow, but you're not gonna like, stop them.
Mhm.
But that 12-6, I mean, yeah, that's probably the most leverage you can really get in that position. But back to back
Oh no, you
spinning,
can completely
spinning
stop somebody with a
knockout.
crew. I don't think. I don't think he knew what to do in that position. To be
I feel
completely
like it's
honest
one.
with you, I don't think he knew
I
what to
feel like
do.
it's one of those positions that, as for a professional, you feel like you probably don't train much because like not a lot of people get caught in that professionally. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of one of those things like, oh shit, this fool keeps falling for this shit. Now what do I do? Like I don't think that's something you're drilling every practice. Or like, all right, when you get him in the crucifix, this is what you do. Like I don't know.
I don't think
DDP
most
just
grown
was
men
like a sucker
anticipate.
for it.
I don't think most grown men anticipate getting stretched out like that. But
No, not at all.
but just more so, I'm speaking on Chimaev at that point. Like I don't think bro. Have you tried a Kimura? Have you tried a key lock?
I seen him try Kimura. I want to say like the fourth or fifth round. I seen him try like a couple like Darth attempts, but he didn't like lock it in. But once again, I think he was just wanting to keep control, and I
Yeah, he
think
just
that was
wanted. He didn't really, you know, because I know what you're
But
talking about. He was just trying.
I
He was
will
just
say
trying to
that I
gain
think it
leverage
was
because he
smart.
saw. Mm-hmm.
I think it was smart
Called a
because
smart fight.
DDP's biggest strength is his stamina. That's his biggest strength. He never gets tired. So it's like you don't want to because in the fifth, DDP had a chance. He had a chance.
Yeah,
He just got taken down again.
yeah,
But he had a
and
lot
he's
of
not gonna
energy to
quit.
keep
He's
throwing
not gonna quit
strikes.
on himself,
He's not.
and he's not gonna quit on himself. So yeah, it was just. I understand where fans are coming from. It was my
And
initial reaction was Chimaev didn't come to fight. He really didn't want to fight. He knew his path to victory. He's like, let me just take him down. I'm going to control him. I feel like I can out grapple him. This ain't gonna be no fight tonight. You should have wore shoes in here.
yeah, he got the belt and got out of there.
Exactly, and that's how I felt, man. I just felt like he knew his path to victory.
I would say
I'm not about to sit up and trade with this dude.
I'm not gonna go as far as say it was like GSP laying prey, but it was one level above that. Like he had a couple strikes more than GSP did, but he yeah, it wasn't because it wasn't even like the dominate grappling like a Khabib grappling. When Khabib's just raining punches down on you, you can hear him. He's trying to go for
Yeah,
submissions. You might try to get up, he'll take you
Khabib,
down again.
right. Khabib's trying to take your neck, or he's trying to turn your face into soup, or he's trying to take your neck. It's one of the two. Georges St. Pierre would be okay with just laying in your guard and doing enough to where the referee wouldn't stand you up. But
Yeah.
he would also stand with you. It would be jab, jab, double leg. You'd eat a few jabs, and just when you thought he was about to keep striking with you, he'd level change, take you down. He'd sit in your guard all day. He really wasn't going to advance position. That's what made a lot of people mad with GSP. He really didn't advance position a lot. He'd just stay in the guard, do enough to keep you busy, wear you out, and then he'd stand up and start it all over again. I know. I watched him do it for 5 rounds against Nick Diaz. That's the fight that pissed me off. I wanted Nick
Oh,
to beat him so bad.
me too, dog. It's kind of a fight
I
that's
hated GSP after that.
yeah, that's the fight where I kind of fell out with GSP too.
Yeah, before that, really didn't have. I was happy he beat the hell out of Koscheck. But him and
Yeah, we are.
him and BJ Penn, that was cool. Him and Matt Serra, that was cool. But when he beat Nick Diaz, that kind of pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because this was Nick coming back into the UFC from Strikeforce, where he had been the welterweight champion for a long time. And that famous promo, "Where you at, George?" But yeah, that aggravated me.
What'd you think about the other fights this past weekend? You know, Raymond Ford,
I
Nick
didn't see it.
Ball.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, it was Raymond Ford versus Nova.
I didn't see it, man. I hadn't even seen the highlights of it.
Yeah, Raymond Ford versus Nova. It was decision victory. It was high. It wasn't. I mean, I'm not too high on either one of those fighters. I think they're entertaining though. Like they're cool to put on a card. You know, they're not main. I don't think they're main card fighters. They're definitely
Well,
undercard dudes. Nick Ball fought too.
yeah,
I know.
I just know what I've heard. I heard Nick Ball didn't look good. I heard he looked very average. I heard I've heard who did he fight? I had it at the front of my head. I heard the footwork was really giving him a lot of problems in that fight. But with Ray Ford, it just looked like from what I've heard and what I've read, it just looked like he just wanted to get the win and get out of there. Because Nova was a late replacement. Nova, I think they just put that together like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, because whoever he was supposed to have been fighting got injured or something. But he did his job. He got the win, got out of there. I'll have to go back and watch the fight. But yeah, I definitely missed it. Yeah, I was been watching a lot of preseason ball and been watching I watched MMA this weekend.
yeah, fuck preseason. I don't give a fuck about preseason. Oh,
In some cases, man.
Got dropped too. Oh, that'd be a good
Oh
one.
yeah,
Hergovich and Moses would be good.
I like it. I like it. Did he end
I'm
up
not too
winning?
high on Hergovich. Who?
Did he end up winning? Did Hergovich end up winning?
Yeah, he ended up winning. He got dropped and he like came back kind of this thing, but I mean, heavyweight's there for the taking because as soon as Usyk is gone, it's a free for all again. All those belts will be up.
Yeah.
We'll see who the next generation of heavyweights is going to be. Everyone still got chances, bro. Like who's Anthony Joshua going to fight? Is he going to try to Is he going to try to fight Fury? Is he going to try to fight Jake Paul? Is he going to try to fight
I think it's gonna
Ward?
be Fury. I think it's gonna be Fury. My gut feeling, I think it's gonna be Fury.
I would use Jake as a tune up, an easy bag, and then go into Fury. I would use Jake because it's easy bag is a bag for sure. It's a fucking huge bag. Ridiculous. He could easily beat the shit out of Jake. Like that one's not even gonna be close. That's a first
man, do they even
first, yeah,
sanction
first or
that?
second.
Like, do they
First or
even
second round
sanction that?
knockout. Yeah. Why not? Hey, Jake Paul is an officially ranked cruiserweight fighter. Like, why not? Fuck it. It's not like Anthony don't got no titles. Anthony's coming off a loss.
God. You know what's crazy about it, man? I think AJ would. I don't think AJ would finish him quickly.
Nah, he'd probably
That's
like.
the crazy part. I don't think AJ would just stop him like that. I think
The thing is,
AJ would
if
take pleasure
AJ
in
doesn't
beating.
stop him, if AJ don't stop him at all, they're gonna say the fight was fixed.
Well, if we can clearly see that AJ's just toying with him, then that's different.
Yeah, but even if he was just toying with him for 10, 12 rounds, people would think it was fixed that he's not going all out to knock him out because he could
No,
and he
not 10
should
rounds,
easily.
but just no, not 10 rounds. No, not 10 rounds. I'm saying just beat on him for about 3 rounds and
Like
then stop.
McGregor Mayweather?
Well, no, not even like that. Not even like that, because even McGregor lasted what, 10 rounds, wasn't it?
8, 9 rounds, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 8. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But the whole time, Mayweather was just making it last that long. But my thing is,
Yeah.
let AJ go do that, knock out Paul, build it up, let Fury go ahead and get in the lab and get his shit back right. And then coming off a viral knockout of Jake Paul, go into the Fury fight and let it be one of the biggest fights, if not the single biggest fight in UK history. Fuck it. Let it be a retirement fight for the both of them. There's really nothing left for either one. Like, they're the only ones, other than Wilder, AJ has fought everybody if he fights Fury. If he ends up fighting Fury, Wilder would have been the only heavyweight of his generation that he did not fight, win, lose, or draw.
Mm.
And that is a great resume.
Yeah, AJ's, I mean, I don't think anybody's ever argued that AJ has the better resume. What the argument has always been I don't think Wilder got them same opportunities. I think every time it came down for a long time, for at least a 2.5 year period, there was times when guys could have fought Wilder, but they went and fought AJ. So, with that being said, nobody ever argued that AJ had the better resume. I'll give you that. I still, to this day, will tell you, I think Wilder can knock AJ out.
Yeah, I mean, they both can knock each other out.
I
They
still
both
want to
got.
see that fight. I still want to see that
I
fight.
do too. And it's a pay-per-view worthy main event fight.
Because even though that third fight with Wilder and Fury, right? I don't think AJ's getting back up like that. I don't. I think if he clips AJ the same way he clipped Fury, he ain't getting back up.
Yeah. He gonna have some serious problems too.
Yeah.
Can't get hit like that, bro. But I mean, for Ward to come out of nowhere and say that it would be AJ that he would come back for is like, God damn, I thought it'd be Canelo. I thought that was the name he was gonna say. Or Triple G. If Triple G came out of retirement, Ward came out of retirement.
You think I'm coming back cutting weight? You think I'm coming back cutting weight? Absolutely not. I understood from the jump. You think I'm coming back cutting weight? No, sir. What you think? What you think? What you think? Andre Ward weigh right now? Solid 220.
How tall is he?
5'10", 5'11",
Where's Blue
maybe?
Blood when you need him? Size 9 shoes, size 74 wingspan. Graduated in 2004.
Look, all off the cuff. All off the cuff, man.
I think a Blue Blood got it down,
man. Because I thought he had that stuff wrote down too until Kyle told us, nah, man, he got this stuff memorized.
Yeah, shout out my dog Blue Blood, man. Blue Blood always show love when he's out and about. But yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I love Andre Ward. I love his legacy and what he did. I do not like that fight for him.
You know, being said, bro. You know what I mean?
You're breaking up a little bit. Man. You're breaking up a little bit.
Hold
The
on. Hello, can you hear
Alabama
me?
Wi-Fi. Yeah, there you
Shut up. Um, you know what's funny to me and was really resonating with me? Why everybody think AJ sweet like that, bro? Why everybody like you got Jake Paul calling out AJ, and then you got now you got Andre Ward, because I heard it was like, if I was gonna come back from somebody, it'd be AJ. I was like, whoa, why you just AJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've never heard him talk about it before, ever.
Yeah,
Like,
but I don't think Andre Ward is coming back. I think it's more along the lines of the Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali thing.
no, but
I
you,
don't
you
think
didn't see the other. You didn't see the other interview he did.
uh-uh.
So that one was like him just saying it, like answering questions on
Yeah,
IG or
yeah,
whatever live.
that's what I saw. After
He
that,
had
I
an
ain't really paying no more
interview.
attention.
He had an interview after that. I forgot who it was with, but he had an interview. It was like on video, like a video chat, and they
Uh-huh.
were saying something about getting in the gym or you get back in the gym. And he looked at the camera. He's like, I've been in the gym. I've been got back in the gym. So it sounds like he's kind of been preparing for some type of comeback. I don't know if it's going to be with. And honestly, at first I thought he did that call out in spite of Jake Paul because Jake Paul's trying to get that fight, and Andre Ward's like, "Fuck that." You know what I mean, like, I'll take that. I'll take that fight.
Oh no. That ain't how I took it at all. But just him saying he been in the gym, it's just like all athletes are creatures of habit. Right? It's just it's the difference between being in the gym, hitting the bag, to actually being in camp. Right? Just going in there, jumping, doing some cardio, hitting the bag, staying loose, doing a little shadow boxing. That's one thing. But actually going in there for camp, nah, man. He just been staying in shape. That's it. That would be my
Yeah,
guess. He's just been staying in shape. Just like Layla. Layla's been staying in shape.
Layla's gonna get her ass whipped by Clarissa Shields. She better calm the fuck down, bro. And now she backtracking. I said I think about it. No, you've been talking hot
No, no, no,
shit.
no, 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 no. She's not backtracking. That's exactly what she said. That's exactly what she said. After
Why
the
say it though?
because people
Like,
keep asking her. Because people keep asking her.
yeah, but she's the one that started all this shit. I think that's what people fail to realize is that Layla was the one that first ever mentioned Clarissa Shields and started all this shit because she felt like her legacy was being threatened.
No,
And it
no.
hasn't
People
been
were calling
threatened. It's
her.
been overpassed, bro. She could be the godmother of women's boxing. There's nothing wrong with that. But she's not nowhere close to being the GOAT. Clarissa Shields might be the most accomplished boxer ever, man or woman.
She never said she was the GOAT. Everybody keeps saying that Layla. No. Layla's the GOAT. Layla's the GOAT, and that bothered Clarissa. And so when they asked Layla, because I remember how this whole thing went down. When they asked Layla, "Would you come back?" Because they really had like a big sister, little sister relationship. When they asked Layla, "Would she come back?" She was like, "Oh, there's nobody I'd really come back for. Ain't nobody really worth me coming back." And Clarissa took that as disrespect and ran with it. And then once Clarissa started popping off at Layla, Layla was like, "If you fought me in my day, I would have knocked you out." So it was never, and it just kind of kept going back and forth from there. But after the Shakur Stevenson fight, which everybody is talking about, Layla said it would take 15, 20 million for me to even think about it. But her husband already killed all this. He already told her, you're not fighting. For what? What would be the purpose? Why would you fight? You don't need the money. You know how many brands part of that? She don't Layla's got a whole thing with the Food Network and cookware and fitness stuff. Like she don't need the money. So she doesn't have to fight. And her husband has already said, no, you're not even entertaining this. So I hate this whole thing even got started, but we're here
I love it.
now.
It's the
I
most
never,
exciting thing in women's boxing.
yeah, and that's kind of Layla's point.
Women's boxing
Layla kind
sucks.
of Layla kind of proved her point. It's like I haven't fought in almost 20 years, but yet all I had to do was mention I'll think about coming back, and yet I can, I've had multiple offers of 15, 20 million plus. Nobody else in
From
women's boxing
who?
is getting that, huh?
From who? For what? From who? For what? I think that was
You don't
cat,
believe it?
bro. There's only
You believe
one
that's
fight that
cap?
she could. There's only one fight that anyone would want to see her fight. There's nobody else. Can you even
Bro,
name another women's
if you
heavyweight
if
fighter?
you think for 1 second that Layla Ali couldn't come back and get
And fight who?
15 million for a fight against anybody else, if you believe that
No,
for
but
one
any
second,
other name in women's boxing is way divisions lower than her. The only person that's even relatively close to her weight is Clarissa right now. That's it.
there's other 175 chicks. First of all, she's not going to get off the couch. Relatively speaking, she's not going to get off the couch after being out damn near 20 years and fight Clarissa the first fight. That was never going to happen. That was never going to happen. Who gets off the couch 20 years and after 20 years and fights the number one person in the weight class?
Might as well,
This
because
ain't
if you lose
Rocky.
to someone else,
This
the
ain't
other fight ain't
Rocky.
happening.
This ain't Rocky. So that's why I said it was probably never going to happen regardless. Because there was no way Layla was going to come off the couch after 20 years, well, 18 years, and fight Clarissa Shields, the first fight. That wasn't going to happen. So you're talking about at least another year or two. And then maybe, depending on how she looked, maybe we'd have that fight. Just personally, I never wanted to see it anyway. Because Layla's been out the ring almost 20 years. Like, would you want to
Yeah.
see Lennox? Would you want to see Lennox Lewis come back right now and fight Usyk?
But it's not something I'm calling for, but I watch it.
I wouldn't want to see it, man.
I'm gonna watch. I watch Paul and Mike Tyson, dog. So I mean, put you in the car over here, dog. So, I'll watch it. I almost watched two dudes get in a fight today at the card room. Shit. I don't mind.
Look, fair enough. I say you did watch Paul Tyson, didn't you?
I did.
Fair enough.
I watched a whole card actually on that one. That was actually pretty good put together
That was a
card.
good card. That was a good card. Once the Barrios fight was over and the Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano fight was over, turned it off. I had no desire to watch a 60-year-old man fight. I didn't.
Now, once I saw Mike Tyson's ass cheeks, I was too deeply invested. I was like, well, if I dealt with that, I gotta watch the fight now.
Man. Here you go. Yeah, Yeah, I had no desire to watch that fight. Man, if it was, two uncles fighting, sure, I'd watch it.
Fuck it. But I'm saying, if one of the OGs from your neighborhood that's known to have hands and looks like he still might kind of have hands, got into it with a young bull who people were like, I don't really got hands like that. I mean, he slept a couple niggas, but one like that. Everybody would watch that shit. Everybody would root for the old dude.
Look, has the older guy just gotten out of the hospital For what did Mike Tyson have? Some type of heart ailment, wasn't
Yeah, I don't know. Man, he was tripping on shrooms or something.
it? I remember Mike Tyson had just gotten out of the hospital, man. They were talking about canceling the fight. Does nobody remember that?
They did cancel the fight. They pushed it back.
Yeah. They pushed it. Mike Tyson was hospitalized.
Hey, a real warrior, no matter. He's a real warrior.
So, Jesus.
I'd watch Roy Jones and Mayweather if they made that.
You would watch that.
I'd watch it. Fuck it. And I'd be rooting for Mayweather the whole time.
Man, if y'all don't sit y'all ass down somewhere.
If they made Pacquiao Mayweather Part 2, I'd watch that shit too.
Well, that maybe.
Go. Yeah, I mean, they're both old. They're both a little past their prime. I mean, they're always going to be linked. They're within the same age, you know. But right now, hell yeah. Right now, I guarantee the Mayweather haters and the Pacquiao lovers are going to be on the same height because Pacquiao did pretty decent against Barrios. They're going to be like, oh, man, yeah, Mayweather don't want to know him now. And then he's going to come back and it's going to be the same fucking result. And there's going to be a million excuses afterwards. Oh, well, Pacquiao was old anyway. Well, Mayweather's older. Mayweather's less active. So the same shit that happened the first time around. And to this day, Pacquiao now, I'm not sure if you guys heard about it, but Pacquiao has officially gone on and made a statement that he had surgery after that fight. That has never been disclosed before, and there's actually no proof of that either, that he had shoulder surgery.
Yeah, that was
But
the other big thing, and I think Mayweather even was saying, he was even thinking about suing Pacquiao at that point. It's like, why would you do that? Like, why would you come in the ring compromise, knowing you compromised, and then try to say, then try to say it after the fact?
yeah, exactly. And if your shoulder was that fucked up that you shouldn't have been fighting, I mean, you wouldn't have been able to throw in that thing. If you needed surgery, I mean, it wasn't that, bro. It's just styles make fights, and Mayweather had been wanting that fight for so long that he had him figured out before they even got in the fucking ring. Like,
Nothing.
and I heard interviews of Mayweather years before that. Once again, talking about the footwork, when people were talking about Pacquiao's footwork, and he was saying, "Man, that bouncing around shit is not footwork." And he was explaining the difference between bouncing on your toes and pivoting, and how pivoting, all the advantages of pivoting and the disadvantages of bouncing. And he was telling people, and I'm going to show you guys when I finally fight Pacquiao. And that's exactly what he did. And he was explaining that when you are bouncing in the air, you bounce, bounce, bounce. Once you leave your feet, you can no longer change your direction midair. You have to land again before you can change. So you are now going the direction you're going, you're compromised. And that's why he's talking about the pivot, how he can pivot, and move and change his angles a lot faster without leaving his feet. So I don't know, bro. It's just I'm betting the house if they ever fight again. I'm betting the house again on Mayweather.
No, easy work.
Yeah,
easy work because Pacquiao, even if they did have no drug testing, which I'm pretty sure Mayweather ain't going for that. They gonna definitely have drug testing to Mayweather involved. It was always about explosion. You knew the blitz was coming at some point with Pacquiao. And the great thing that I don't think a lot of people really noticed with Pacquiao, he would always follow guys out when they were back straight up. And that's how he got a lot of his knockouts. He would always follow guys out of their combinations. He caught Barrios doing the same thing. He would catch Barrios on the way out. But Mayweather's not going to be there.
No.
He's not
going
to be there.
If he is, you're going to catch his shoulder.
Right. You're not going to catch him clean. It's crazy when you can name, I think you can name all the times Mayweather's been caught clean on one hand, maybe. Maybe. I think Chop Chop caught him clean. Maidana caught him clean. Mosley caught him clean. Who else?
That's probably
Zab.
it.
Zab.
I mean, Zab. Oh yeah, Zab for sure. I think Cotto got him like not like a big hook, but like he popped his nose. I mean, he had a bloody nose.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a good fight. That was a good fight.
That's about
you want to
it.
say Cotto? Where even he even acknowledged the shot. I think it was either Mosley or who was it, man? Because I remember he kind of like, all right. I'm trying to think, who was it, man? Oh man, I could see him now. Oh, I can't think of it. I want to say it was either Mosley or Maidana. I want to say it was Maidana. Maidana.
Conor McGregor had that uppercut, dog. Let's not forget.
Well, yeah, but
it didn't do nothing, but he caught him clean.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think we all saw he was letting Conor punch on him. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for you to get tired. Just gonna put this high guard up. I'm just gonna make you keep pushing me off. And I'm just gonna keep walking forward. Then he was like about the 7th round, he knew he had him. Yeah, I think that's what Floyd said about the 7th round. He knew he had him. It's like, yeah, I can go and get him out of here now because he hit him with a body shot and he just hurt him.
Yeah, licking them chops.
Yeah, he was like, it was like, okay.
I mean, I don't think there's a couple fights here and there before the big fight, but the big fight's all that matters, man. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
We about 3 weeks out now? About 3 weeks out?
Yes, sir.
The
Yeah.
13th, right?
13th.
Yeah, we're about 3 weeks out.
I took the day off work. I told Kyle that I'm down to head to the Bay so we can watch it together.
Work.
But it's up to him.
About to say I was gonna try to make it out there. Once y'all said y'all weren't going, man, I was like, all right then. That made my decision a lot easier.
Yeah,
but that was one I was definitely gonna try to make it out. Yeah, I was gonna try to make it out there to that one. But yeah, once y'all said y'all weren't going, I was like, yeah, I'm not going all the way out there if the homies ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, I really wanted to go. Now, don't get me twisted, bro. I have entered every type of contest and raffle there is to win tickets. If I happen to win some tickets, I'm damn sure gonna go. But it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Gonna be a lot of money to go do that.
I got you.
Yeah, it don't look like anybody's showing up tonight, big dog. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. 50 minutes. It's always good talking to you and all the homies.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I'm gonna try to go live whenever I can, man. It might be in the morning, might be at night, but try to just get it popping. See who pops up.
I'll be available. I'll be available most nights around this time. So just hit me up, man. You know I'll be here.
Yes, sir. I got your text, bro. I got your number. I'll text you.
All right, bet.
All right, big dog. Hey, shout out to everybody that popped in tonight.
right,
which is
bro.
just you. Man, the wise words of Lil E. I want y'all to breathe air and live life. It's always a treat playing as meet. Thanks for popping up the boxing section. A little quick hitter with me and DJ. For anybody else, keep your notifications on, man. You never know when we're gonna go live. We're gonna keep it live. RIP my dog Coop. RIP everybody that lost a loved one. And with that, we out.